Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with the occasional review. Planning has always been my way of working out problems and solving the day-to-day issues in my life. Join me as I experiment on how to best tackle projects, figure out how to stick with habit tracking, and celebrate the wins, both big and small. So grab a cup or a glass of whatevs and let's get on with the video. Hey planner friends, so I went outside and investigated a strange noise. I could hear knocking in the room next to me, which is Jay's office, and he's at work, so that freaked me out. I'm home alone. But it was a bird. It was not a woodpecker, and I'm not sure what kind of bird it was and what it was trying to do. Maybe there was like a worm or something, some kind of like bug that was yummy that it was trying to get that was within the walls of the outside of the house. I don't know. Anyway, no birds were harmed in the making of this video, but I was almost accosted by one because it flew right by my head and freaked me out. But anyway, we're moving on. I am still currently in my lorg term 1917. You weren't supposed to see that, ignore that. 1917 monthly with notebook. I hate, loathe them entirely. If you know what movie that's from, you're awesome. So I don't know what it is. I still don't know what it is. I don't hate them or love them any more than I did before, but my camera hates it. It hates it. Obviously, you can see that it hates it. I don't know what to do about it. But the fact that I'm doing 10-day planning by Amidst the Grey is really great because she has this whole system where she has these little what are they called? Memo blocks. It's a memo block. These little memo sheets, I guess I should call them. 500 come in the pack. And you can just pull from your monthly so you can focus on 10 days because we're breaking down the month into 10-day units, and you can just focus on this and not have to look at your ugly monthly that you just really honestly can't stand. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. Also back to doing the spread for my 10 days, just dailies here where I'm chipping away at things. And I didn't do that for all of the mid-month. So let me show you. So first of all, in early month, this is what it looks like when you have like the 2-day spread situation. Then at the 15th, I was like, I want to try dailies, mostly because I'm not doing my vocabulary anymore. So for those of you who are like, Sylvia, why did you move your vocabulary out of your dailies? Because my dailies are basically throwaways. I don't care about this stuff. I don't keep this stuff. I have YouTube, so anytime I want to look back at a planner or anything like that, I just have like basically my own vlog, right? And so I don't really keep these or look at them. If I put them in a box, at the very least, I never open them again. I just watch a video to see how I planned and what that looked like. These didn't work for me at all, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to try out because that was a nightmare. Here are my dailies, and I'm using stickers and a little bit of color just because I have them and I should be using my stash. Also, I'm not the world's best stamper or highlighter. I'm usually on my belly when I'm doing this to save me some back time since I do write a lot and sitting can be hard for me. At the top here, I have my 5 things I want to get done for the day. Still kept the checklist, situation over here where I have a column for anything like a signifier and then a dot for when I activate the task, and then writing down the day that I activated that task and then the day I finished it. This was basically a waste of my time because I never planned this. I just filled it out after the fact. Oh, I know. And so then I had my wordage here, and this was like a quote or something. Did I write a quote here? Yeah, I did. And then at some point, no, I guess I didn't do. I thought I did a little blurb of the day, but maybe, oh, I did down here. So anyway, I liked this. It was fun, but this part was, like I mentioned, a waste of my time. Hey guys, I even filled out a review finally. Woohoo! Look at me. And then over here, I did set up for late month a task list, and I started to fill this out, and I was like, why, Sylvia? Your last one for projects and whatever didn't work. I never looked at it. It was on page 16, and you saw it right here. And I had tried to just set up something where I could just do something in 10 days, like, hey, what can I chip away at 10 days? Well, I ended up just doing a whole info dump on all of the stuff I need to do for my writing and all for my reading. And I was like, okay, so why don't we pull from this and try something else out? So what I decided to do was nix this, even though it's here, and I'll have it if I need it. do a vocabulary spread at the end of the week, because I think that works better for me than trying to write it every single day, because I don't need it on the dailies, just to get back into my vocab. Having the spread for my dailies and checking things off with my column here from Amidst the Grey. And of course my little memo sheet here, because I hate my monthly. Did I say that at all? We should make that into a drinking game. And then at the back, I have these sticky notes. Now, I didn't want a traditional Kanban board because I think that that would overwhelm me at this point, but I did want to be able to write down some things that I need to get done project-wise. So this is not where I'm going to put mop the floors. It's just chipping away at project stuff. So I have one Dover Haven here, and then 2 is my Looper book. So these are things that I need to chip away at. I can pull this off and feel satisfied that I got that task done. I also have this, which is my Hobonichi Weeks writing board. And on the back, I put the few sticky notes that I have with time-sensitive stuff that is due today. And I'm going to try to see if this works. Now, if I have to write this stuff down later on my dailies here, then I can do that. But for right now, when I just write down something that I got to do for like a project, it just doesn't happen. I either end up forwarding it or not doing it. But if I just say, Sylvia, just chip away at one of these things today, that seems like it's a little bit more doable for me. So I'm kind of trying to go back to that Kanban board situation and see how that goes, because I've had it with me not being able to incorporate other projects. But I can say that we are less than 10 days away from the last quarter of the year, and I'd really like to finish this year strong. And I've done really well at continuing to chip away at all of my writing projects, and that has been fantastic. But I need to add in some other projects here, including my reading. I had an entire month to read these 2 books, you guys, and now I have a week. So I need to do better with breaking down projects and finding some time for them. And I think this might be a solution. I don't know. I'm going to come back at the end of either September or the beginning of October and let you know how it goes and have a new plan for the last quarter of the year. All right, so let me know how you deal with your projects. Do you like Kanban boards? Sometimes they can be overwhelming. Sometimes they're helpful, but only for like a minimal time for me, and then I fall off. So it just depends. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.